Today was day one of painting my mural and we got off to such a big start. I'm amazed with how much progress we made. My fiance Lillian helped me today because she had the whole day off. It's Juneteenth. So we got up really early and we went out there. We were out there by like 6:45, 7. Because we are having a heat wave. So we wanted to avoid like the peak of the day, right? And we just painted for hours. I was really surprised like with the amount of energy I had for it, because I just wanted to keep going. I think like by definition I'm kind of overdoing it this week, and I'm going to have to rest and recuperate in equal measure, large equal measure, but that's okay. I'm okay with that right now. So basically where the electrical box is at this kind of interesting little intersection underneath a big mulberry tree. So there's actually a lot of shade, which is helping with the heat wave situation. However, my other great enemy is present, and those are mosquitoes. I have about like a dozen mosquito bites. Most of them are from last night when we stopped by just for like 3 minutes to check out the spot. Yeah, I mean, they're a lot worse at night, but even with bug spray today, I was gotten, and I'm really allergic. Gotta fend those off. But basically what we did today, we painted a whole gradient background of like a blue color and I think like a mint turquoise color. Blended that. That was a whole thing. Blending wall paint is harder than I expected, and there's some texture. There's some goopy bits on the box. So we did that. Layer 2 was all of these little flowers that we stenciled on, which was super satisfying. I like sat on the ground while the first layer was drying, and I just made some stencils off of some sketches really quick on the ground. And we put those up, and then we started creating spaces for the characters to go. Now I'm using really bright saturated colors, and I'm using like complementary colors. So the background has a lot of green tones, or green, like aqua, teal, kind of those things. And then a lot of the colors that go on top are like pink and orange. So those kind of like neutralize, you know, turn like grayish or brownish if they're a little bit sheer. So basically our last step today was putting down like the blobs of the background, but with primer first. And getting those placed and getting those with just like their first coat with no color. So it looks kind of cryptic right now. We had some fun guesses like, oh, is it ice cream? Like, oh, what's going on here? But tomorrow, I think I will just be blending more gradients. I'm gonna be out there by myself in the morning. But then really most of the color will be on. So it should be really fun to see. Yeah, we saw a lot of cute little kids. It's a big family neighborhood. Like there's a park right across the street, and I think a school pretty close by. And I think they're gonna love it. I'm really excited. Tomorrow these will turn pink and orange. Day 2. I thought today's challenge was was going to be blending, but it was actually just handling the different colors of paint. They all went on really, really differently. And some of them were much runnier than others. I mean, that's just the nature of pigment, but it was like stark. This buddy missed me today. I'm so sorry. I haven't done any of the sketching of the characters yet. That's what I start tomorrow. I'm scared. I'm scared of how much I like doing this. I mean, I'm so nostalgic for it. I did a lot of painting as a kid and as a teenager, and it just feels so tactilely satisfying and right to me. Isn't that right? You didn't know me back then. And I don't get to do a lot of it now. Like I have some choices to make if I want to start painting more. There's so many things I like, but I am so preoccupied still with this idea of style and whether or not I have a real style or a real unity in anything that I do. The piece I'm working on right now is so cute and so whimsical, and I really designed it for children, and that is not the case with a lot of my other work. It's not really targeted to quite that young of an age. But I do think that like whimsy and color and joy are really important things, childish things maybe that are valuable to everyone. I've had a lot of time to think, okay, while I've been painting this, so that's what I'm mulling over right now. It's so sad and patchy. So it's Wednesday now. Today tested me for sure. That line work paint is giving me such troubles. And wow, I just wanted to cry. But I don't think it should be that big of a deal. I kind of wanted everything to go perfectly, and now I have to go out and get a new paint that hopefully matches in color pretty precisely, but I'm probably gonna have to paint over all of this stuff anyway. I got all the pencils down though. Oh, he fell over. He fell over. Are you trying to comfort me? Look at his chubby cheeks. It's all gonna be okay. I was like dead tired this morning too. It's getting to the point where I'm a little bit worried about having enough stamina to complete this. So lots of fussing going on in my head, like pretty valid fussing, but at the same time, I feel like I used to be a little bit better at problem solving and facing these challenges head on, and now I'm just like, baby. I did talk to this person who is going to be making the box into a Pokestop. So that's fun. I'll have to check that out. It takes a little while, like a month or so apparently. I think I'm gonna go read and sleep for a while and then try to pick up that new paint. The first good frog. It is very humid today, so I gotta get going. I just got back. So today was hard. The paint did start working for me, although, you know, it's not the smoothest finish. They're not my smoothest lines ever. And there are just so many lines. Like, I got almost all of them done and I'm trying to be happy about that. Hey, buddy, what's that? No. Just some garbage. Must have found that somewhere. I got almost all of them done. It was like 5 hours of painting lines and I have one stack of frogs left still, and it's like, oh, if only I had just finished that little amount, I would have been very satisfied. It's working out. I think it looks good. I have some touch-ups to do. I have one frog on the back to paint and the letters and that one stack. I think I'll be able to finish it tomorrow, minus like the top coat, but that needs to go on in like a couple days. I'm like weirdly emotional. I just hope I'm doing a good job. I really made it so complicated. Like, I knew the lines were gonna be the hardest part, but that is kind of just how my style works, and it works a lot better like when I'm painting something this big than when I'm painting something huge. And now I have to do my day job in the afternoon, which is like a complete reversal of brain processes. Maybe I'll try to nap again before that. I don't know. Okay, I ate lunch and I'm way less emotional, and it's literally fine. Like, I was just staring at it for too long, and you know how that like distorts how you perceive something? That's what was happening. Okay. Gonna go in refreshed tomorrow. There are actually some lines that I missed and I'm seeing them in my photos now. It's stuff like that. Yeah. Tomorrow. But today I rest. Gotta take my own freaking advice and actually rest. So it's my last day out here painting. I'm definitely pushing my limits. I'm very tired. But I know I'm gonna finish up today. It's gonna be super cute. I am starting with sketching my little secret frog on the back as a little treat. So I can do that at the very end, finish up that one's lines. And I've learned so much. And I'm really happy with how colorful and bright and fun it is. I'm gonna make some TikToks today. It's really warm and muggy today, and it smells like dog pee and fried onions from the surroundings. But I'm done, and I'm so happy, and I took a lot of pictures, and now I'm gonna go get a cupcake as a reward. I finished it. I know there were some minor crises along the way. I've just had a lot to think about lately when it comes to my art life and what I want to do with it. I really do hope that this is a big, exciting next step, a preview of what comes next, shall we say. And I am so pleased with how it turned out. I can't wait for people in the community to have a chance to react to it. I can't wait to see the other projects that are currently in progress. So, as a few parting words, making really sets into motion more making for me. I had such, I felt such joy just in the moment painting this whole thing. The physical act was really rewarding for me, and I just want to paint more now. I have a ton of ideas. I have ideas even beyond, you know, art, in excess of painting, ideas for writing, ideas for crafts, like all kinds of stuff. And I haven't been able to indulge in that quite as much lately. A few life things have been going on. I have been making money, but I'm excited to set into motion more creativity in the next couple of months. I think I'm approaching kind of a new era. I've been saying that for a while now, but it's coming. So thank you so much if you watched this video and you made it to the end. If you would like to stick around, please feel free to go down there, hit the like button on this video, subscribe if you want to see more from me and this channel. I talk about creativity, creative health, art, writing, crafts, living with a chronic health condition, and I really appreciate all your support. It helps me make more stuff like this. Okay, that's all for today. Until next time, I'm Emrose. Thanks so much. Bye. Look at my nails. 2 of them are left. 2 of the red nail polish. And every other color I painted with this week.